guys, it's Emily, and it's been a while. I think last video I uploaded was June, so I guess it wasn't that long, but I'm slowly getting back into reading, so it's been a process, and a lot of the time I'm not interested in reading, but this time I'm going to try to get back into reading this week, and with that attempt, it is the Reading Rush this week, which you may or may not, you probably know from the title of this video that it's Reading Rush, so yeah, you got that. But for the past couple of years when like Booktubeathon / the Reading Rush has taken place, I've always been busy and I've always tried to participate because this was like the readathon like I've always wanted to participate in, but like haven't exactly been able to because I'm always busy. Like I'm usually hanging out with my cousins or I'm at camp, and this is like the 1 year in the past like 4 years or something that I haven't been busy. Like I have my grandparents visiting, there's a lot of time we're not always hanging out, so like it's fine, like I can totally do this, which is kind of nice that I'm not busy for once in my life during this readathon. We're gonna see how this goes. I kind of did organize my TBR with the reading challenges. It's kind of, I didn't have 7 books, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books at this moment, but my TBR could change. It's kind of loose because 2 of them follow the same challenge. I just don't know which one I want to read yet. The first one I have is The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan, which I've already read, but as a reread, I think this one qualifies for... Which challenge did this qualify for? Oh, this one qualified for the non-human character, since Percy is a demigod. I didn't think there was anything else I really wanted to read that involved non-human characters, so I was like, a demigod, that works. And if all else fails, I'm also kind of... this may be cheating, I don't know, you can call it cheating, whatever you want to call it. But I've also debated, like, playing, like, Love Strike and Choices and, like, talking about that in my reading vlogs, so... If that counts, then I am playing currently Bloodbound in Choices, so I also have, like, there's vampire characters in that, so non-human, that works. But here's the books challenge. I only use books to qualify for the challenges. And this also qualifies for a book that has a movie adaptation, but I'm not interested in watching the movie again because I absolutely hated it, so I guess it doesn't exactly count for that challenge. The next challenge is to read a book where it's the author's debut first book, so I have 2 for this challenge. The first one I have is Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater, which I guess also qualifies for the challenge of having a non-human main character in the book, though I don't believe... Well, I guess, yeah, there's 2 protagonists in this book, so yeah, the other protagonist is a werewolf. It also counts as Maggie Stiefvater's first book. I believe this was her first published book, if I'm correct. So, and the other book I had for this challenge of, like, author's first published book is Again But Better by Christine Riccio. So I started this, but I'm not quite interested in it, so I'm not sure if I'll read it during the readathon. Like, I'm interested in it, but I'm just like, I don't know if now's the time I'm interested in it, but like, from what I read, it was good. I'm just like, I don't know if it's the book I exactly want to read right now. That's kind of where I'm at. Next challenge is to read a book you meant to read last year, which I have Always and Forever Lara Jean by Jenny Han. I was going to try to read this last year. It was probably one of my very few TBR videos. But I read the first 2 books. I think I remember them pretty well, so I'd like to pick up the last book in the series, which is Always and Forever Lara Jean, so we'll see about that. And then the last book on my TBR also qualifies for 2 of the challenges, which is to read a book with purple on the cover and read a book that has an adaptation and watch the movie, and that is Nerve by Jeanne Ryan. I have already seen this movie plenty of times, so I even got the movie cover of this book recently because I wanted the movie cover because the movie is like my favorite movie of all time, which no one probably else really agrees with this, but like I love and adore this movie so much. Like it was everything I wanted in a movie. I don't know, it was fun, it had some sketchy parts, it was great, and so I've always wanted to read the book, so now I do own the book, so I could read it, so I'm thinking about reading this. So that's what I have. I haven't read anything today. I don't remember the other reading challenges if there were any, so I'm gonna try to read 7 well, I'm not gonna try to read 7 books. I don't even have 7 books in this TBR, and like this one I'm thinking about taking out of my TBR, so technically I only have 4 books in my TBR, which is fine, and at this point I'm like, okay, well, if I do read all of those 4 books and I decide I want to read more, then I'll read more. But at this point in time, I'm just gonna try to read these 4, and we'll see where it goes from there. Other than that, I want to film the video challenge for today, so I'm gonna go off and do that, and then I'll pick up one of these books. I can read the first chapter of each or something. I'll figure something out and I'll read one of them. I think I want to put this one back though, but I don't know where I want to put it. It won't look nice on my shelf. Do you ever like get that feeling you don't want to put a book on your shelf just because it doesn't fit in with what you're trying to do? Like, it would have to go right here, and I don't want to put it all right here because all these books are like the same size, so I don't know. Anyways, I will see you guys in another reading vlog today, maybe if I have any updates for you, and yeah,
you know what I said I was going to do, tell you, like, what, wow, the words there, that didn't work out. But you know what I said I was going to do? I said I was probably going to read. You know what I didn't do? I didn't read. You know, actually, I think I told you guys that I was going to film my video, which I didn't do, but I played, like, Bitmoji Party and Fun Run with my friend, because she called me right when I was about to film, and I still got it filmed, so it's fine, but I need to do some stuff. So, there's no light on here. I guess I'll turn on the light. I'm waiting for my video to load, which shouldn't take too long, into my editor. I've still used Windows Live Movie Maker. You know, I didn't think I'd be doing that after, like, many years on YouTube, but still, here I am, because it's easy to use, and I don't make that complex of videos at this point in time in my life. Anyways, so here's my bookshelf. You might have seen it. Again, but Better is still sitting over here. I'm just not in the mood to read it. Like, I want to read this book when I know I'm in the mood to read it. Because I think I'll really like this book, but if I'm not in the mood to read it, I'm not going to like it as much, you know? Does anyone ever feel that? Like, that's how I feel. Because, like, I loved it. Like, I love it. I'm just not enjoying it because I'm not in the mood for it. So, it just, if that makes any sense. Anyways, here's my TBR. I have, again, but Better's moved over here. I need to reorganize my shelf a little bit because I was putting books back on the shelf and I put some things in the wrong places. Like, I guess Aurora Rising is supposed to go over here because I sort my shelves by genre and then alphabetically is how I sort my TBR shelf. Or is it not alphabetical over here? I thought it was alphabetical. I think, like, the top part is... Did I not do alphabetical? Never mind, it's not alphabetical. I'm looking at my shelves a bit more and I realized they're not alphabetical. I think I just sorted it by, like, hardcover to paperback. And whatever looks nice in between. Okay, I guess Aurora Rising can stay there. I thought I sorted it alphabetical. I'm weird. Anyways, so again, but Better's currently sitting over here. And then I have, like, a bunch of piles. So we have, like, my TBR pile for the readathon, which I've low-key added the selection to. Because this does technically count for the challenge of reading a book you wanted to read last year. I have already read this book many times. So that's why I want to be, like, I didn't think it would count for a challenge, but I was rereading this last year and I never finished rereading it, so it does count as a book. I guess it counts. I wanted to reread it, so we'll see if that actually happens. It's not a priority. My TBR looks very aesthetically, like, blue, and it's all, like, blue, besides, like, Always and Forever Laura Jean. But here's my TBR books over here, and then we have books from a previous readathon I'm trying to get back on the shelf, but as you can see, I sort by genre, and I'm very particular, and I'm also, like, taking off books to put into my closet that don't fit on the shelf, because I'm trying to keep my newest books, but I keep taking off, like, books from this shelf that don't need to be taken off, because I haven't owned them that long, whereas there's some other books on here that I've owned less long. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. It might not make any sense, but I want to put my books back, so if you're just curious how I sort my shelves, because I haven't done a bookshelf tour in a while, and I'm probably not going to for another little while. So we have contemporary on the top, which I own the most of, and then over here we have hard-hitting contemporary, to, like, The Hate U Give, and then here is, like, contemporary, but has, like, a magical twist kind of thing. Is it magical realism? I don't know what all the Crooked Saints is, so I just kind of put it here. And then I have, like, urban fantasy, kind of magical realism sort of thing. Paranormal. I think this is paranormal. And then we have retellings over here. And then we have middle grade over here. 2 historical. And then sci-fi / dystopian. And then small books. So that's where that goes. And then my red shelf is just rainbow, because it just looks nice to me. It's annoying taking all these books off constantly, because I have to put all these books back, because, again, but Better's just chilling here, because I really just don't want to put it on my shelf right now. Is that a thing? It looks nice there. It looks fine. I should probably sort my bookshelf, and then I'm gonna go edit my video, and then, what should I pick up? I'm kind of in the mood for either reading Nerve or The Selection. It's kind of one between these two at this point. I think I want to pick up Nerve. Should I read Nerve? I should read it. We'll try, and if I'm not in the mood for Nerve,
then I won't read it. But I think I want to read Nerve, so this should be my first book of the readathon. I probably won't finish it today, but if I could get like a good chunk of it done, that'd be nice. How many pages is it? It is, there's a sneak peek for what is this? Keep reading, sample another thriller. Oh, she has more thrillers. I haven't like heard any of her other books. Oh, it's 294 pages, so it's like 300 pages. It's not that bad. I kind of want to read her other books now because I loved Nerve so much, but I don't know if I'll like Nerve as a book. I'm curious how different it is. But I loved the movie, so, and I haven't heard anything bad things about the movie, so I guess there's that. So anyways, I'm going to resort my shelves, and I'll come back and hopefully have read something. Hopefully this. But I also really want to play Love Struck right now at the same time. Decisions.
Hello,
Okay,
it's Rebecca the moment.
goodbye.
1 second, I'm just starting this at a really awkward point.
As I watched my last vlog, and I was editing it, I realized I annoyingly, like, held the camera up, and you only saw, like, this my face, and it was just, I didn't like the way I was holding the camera, so hopefully I look better now holding the camera. I don't vlog a lot. I usually just put my camera on my tripod, especially when I do film reading vlogs, so I don't do this a lot. I am now, though. However, I did get a tiny speck of reading done, but not a lot, so I don't have a lot to update you on. I started Nerve. I have only gotten to page 4 before I was called down, and I got busy because I was reading it, and then I got busy. But I read 4 pages, and I can already give you an opinion on something. But when I first started this book, I was expecting to see Venus, and we did not see her. We are then introduced to this character named Abigail, who I'm like, who is Abigail? She didn't exist in the movies. Maybe she didn't, I'm like really forgetting, but I'm like 100% sure she did not exist. Yeah, she's new. I'm like, who is Abigail? I'm curious if she's gonna show up throughout the rest of the story, or if she's just in the beginning, but like the way it's being talked about is really interesting. I'm having fun with it so far, even though I'm just on the prologue one on page 4. But, so far, interesting. I have also picked up Always and Forever Lara Jean Chart. What is this? I was listening to the audiobook while I was doing the dishwasher. I don't know quite where I am because I'm somewhere in chapter 1. So again, not super far, but I have started this. I'm more progress on this one than Nerve, but whatever, it's fine. I have started things. I haven't really gotten into them at all today, but that's fine. I filmed the reading challenge, not the reading challenge, the video challenge. I cannot speak right now, and I apologize, but I have filmed the video challenge, and I also did the Bookstagram challenge, which I don't ever do. I never enter the Bookstagram giveaways, no matter what readathon it is. I never enter them because I'm usually not that much of an artsy person, but for some reason I was like, let's get into it. Let's try to do this. So I did one of the pictures. It was like the floating book, and I asked my sister for help with it, so I got help from my mom and my sister, so thanks so much to them. They're probably not watching this, but I appreciate it. So the picture turned out really cool. You can check out my Instagram at BookRebel101. It is posted on there if you want to see what it looks like. It looks pretty cool, I think. So yeah, go check it out if you would like to. And I never put this much effort into my Bookstagram photos. I'm usually just like, here's a book, here's me holding it up outside somewhere, it looks great. That's usually what I do. I'm not a Bookstagrammer at all. I never put effort into those things. So I actually had a lot of fun putting like so much effort into this, even though my sister did all of the taping and all that stuff. And my book didn't get wrecked somehow, but yeah, I used that for, anyways. That's all I really have to update you on for now. I'm probably gonna edit this, so I might update you guys again. Maybe. We'll see. I might update you guys once again before I finish editing and uploading this vlog, but I don't think so. So that's most likely it for day 1, but if not, then you'll see another vlog after this. So yeah, goodbye for now, and I'm gonna go upload my photo, and then I'm going to, yeah, upload the photo and edit this vlog. To be fair though, like I didn't really start doing a lot until like later on in the day, because I was playing a lot, hanging out with my grandparents for a lot of the day, and then I was like kind of just taking breaks on my iPad for a bit. And then I was like doing a lot, and then I was playing Rook with my family, and we also were watching The Bachelorette, which I just really wanted to watch. It was Men Tell All, so I was invested. I must watch this show. I will see you guys later. Bye!
Let go of everything.